Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Chenelle, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, we're going to be going over how to make your own labels at home using Canva, and we will also be making a logo as well. So first thing we're going to do is create a logo. Now, I do not have the paid version of Canva. If you have the paid version, that's fine. I'm just going to do this showing you that you don't need the paid version. So first thing I'm going to do is just select a template that we want to use, a design. See those lines in there? That's because I do not have Canva Pro. So all I did was just click. We're going to delete what we don't want. And again, we're just going to create a quick logo, something very simple. This video is, we're going to keep things simple here in this video. We're not going to spend too much time. However, it's still going to look nice, okay? So now I'm just going to shrink down this soap until I get it to my liking. Don't be afraid to move things around, play around with things, change the font, all that other good stuff if you need to. You get everything to your liking. Right here, I'm just playing around with it to see where I like, where do I want this bar of soap to be. And this video was a special request video, so if you guys have any special requests, definitely DM me on Instagram, or you can leave them under my community posts. So I will have my Instagram listed in the description. Alright, so once I had everything where I wanted it to be, my logo was complete. I then went to the share button up top. Then you're going to click on download. From here, you want to select PDF print. See, PDF print is best for printing. So I click on that. This will give me a more vibrant image, like my image won't look dull. So we're going to save this as a file. So we just click on save to files. We're going to save this in our files, and then we're just going to put logo, and we're all done. That has been saved. Now we are going to do our first label. Now these labels right here are going to be our wraparound labels, and we're going to start out by doing this on a 8.5 by 11 inch paper. So just regular printer paper. So this right here will definitely save you some bucks. So I've went this route before, you know, and they still turned out really nice. So you can always give this a try and just see which one works best for you. If you want to spend the money on Avery labels, or if you want to just make your own wraparound labels. Now right here, I'm just going in to get my logo, what we just created. So I'm going to upload my logo to this paper, so that way we can make our bands, our wraparound bands. Now here's our logo. All we're gonna do is just make everything a little smaller. Now do keep in mind this, looking at this right here, this is literally one sheet of paper. Remember, we did an 8.5 by 11. That's the size of a normal piece of copy paper, the printer paper. All right, so now when it comes to the font, you want to make sure, as far as like when you go to downsizing the font or making the font size, when you start picking your font size, just make sure that you are doing the required, you know, at least the minimum. You don't want, if the requirement is like 14, you can't be out here doing 10. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be legible. Like, they have to be able to read it. Your customers, your consumers have to be able to read the font. Now, while I finish moving this around and sizing this down, I do want to say that this video is not about what goes on your labels, what goes on the front, what goes on the back. This is not what this is. This is just how you can create your own labels at home. I highly recommend that you do your own research and see the requirements for your state as far as what needs to be on the front, what needs to be on the back, and all the other good stuff, and the required minimum font size. So definitely do your own research into looking into what's, you know, what the requirements for your state. All right, so right here I'm just playing around with the name, not necessarily the name, but on my mock label, I'm just trying to kind of give you guys like an idea of you know, how it would look, how the placement would look if you choose to go the route of the wraparound labels. Now, you don't have to use Canva. There's Microsoft Word out there and other things. Like I stated before, I think I mentioned online labels. You can definitely use online labels. I personally didn't care for online labels. I felt a little lost using online labels. And, you know, they can print those out for you, as well as Avery you can have Avery print out your labels if that's the route that you want to go. But anyway, so just keep all that other good stuff in mind. Now, right here, we have one label done. So now what we're going to do is just copy this. All we did was just copy each item, and then we're going to drag this down to create another label. And then you just continue to do the same thing until you fill up your sheet of paper with however many labels you want to put on there. Now, I was able to get like 4, and that's just me, you know, playing around on here. Usually whenever I make these, I can get, it just depends on which soap it is. I can get anywhere from like 4 to 6, just depending on the list of the ingredients that's used in the soap when I make my wraparound labels. So now right here, I'm just going in and playing around with the color, trying to see which color I want to change my font. All you do is just go up there and tap the little rainbow, and once you go to the rainbow, it will pull up a color block, and therefore you can just change the color to whatever color you want, your logo colors or whatever other color you want. All right, so once you're done, you just go to the far right button. You're going to click that. You're going to click on download, and then you're going to click on PDF print. From there, you want to save this to your files. So you're going to save this to your files so that way you can then print this off. So once we got it saved to our files, we're going to head over to our files, and then we just go select the file that we want, which is our wraparound labels, and then we're just going to print them off. All right, y'all, so here is our label that we just created, and we're going to put it around this soap here. Now, do keep in mind, of course, it will definitely depending on the size of your soap. It's going to definitely determine how close these are or how far apart they are. And let me get my scissors real quick, and then we'll go ahead and cut. So this right here is just going to be like a wraparound band. So if you want to do just a little wraparound band, then this right here is a great way to at least get you going, because because purchasing labels can definitely, like, the cost can add up. So it's just pretty much like you just have to weigh out which one works best for you. Sorry, y'all, if y'all couldn't see that just now, but just figure out, like, just do whatever works best for you, and just go from there. Play around with different things, different methods, so on and so forth. And of course, get your little piece of tape. You want to make sure that you cut that, you know, evenly, of course, so that way everything is all wrapped up nice and neat. And do y'all see how long it literally took? A few seconds. So that right there would be like our back label, and then this right here is our little front label. And you can put this right here is just a little sleeve, and then you're all done. Something so simple. It literally just if you have a logo on there, there's your logo, soap name, whatever else you need to have on there, and then everything that you need on your back label. And there you go. You have a label that you made at home. And that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving us a thumbs up. And if you have not done so, please consider subscribing to our channel. To all of our wonderful subscribers out there, we thank you guys so much. And until next time, I will see you guys later.